It's technically still winter, but I'm already mentally done. And if you're anything like me and you are ready to get rid and ditch some of those winter layers and figure out what to wear in that awkward in-between phase, then this video is for you. Hello and welcome, or welcome back. My name is Heather, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing 10 things or outfits you can wear in that awkward in-between phase when winter's not fully over, but it's also still not spring. So today we're going to discuss what we can actually wear in that season. Our number one is a light coat, a knit, and a trouser. This is probably the outfit formula I reach for the most right now. I still do want to feel warm, but I don't want that bulk of a heavy coat anymore. So I have been reaching for my lighter bombers or my leather jackets instead of those heavy winter coats. Obviously, this will work for whatever jackets you have in your closet, which is why looking at the outfit formula versus looking at copying an exact outfit is going to be way more practical. I love pairing this combo with a trouser instead of a jean on those days where you just want to feel a little bit more put together, even if everything is minimal. Just swapping out a jean for a trouser is going to instantly feel a little bit more elevated. I would also recommend going for a bit of a lighter weight knit versus a chunky one because you're going to be layering it with a light jacket. You don't want the outfit to feel too stiff and too bulky. You can also take that knit and play around with it. You don't actually have to wear it. If it is a little bit warmer, you could also throw that over your shoulders, tie it around your waist. That way it also looks styled, but you also have that extra layer if it does get a little bit chilly. This is a great outfit combo for running errands, going for coffee, hanging out with friends. It's a great practical outfit that still feels elevated, but also makes sense for your everyday life. Next on our list is a Canadian tux or denim on denim, depending on where you live and what you call it. A Canadian tux is such a great outfit in my opinion. It can be a little bit warm for the summertime, but it is perfect for the in-between phase because you probably don't need a full jacket, but the denim jacket is going to do the job. Again, you could throw a knit or a scarf over your shoulders if you wanted to add a little bit of texture or interest to the outfit, or also add another layer. This just makes the outfit look a little bit more intentional and styled while still keeping you warm since we aren't fully out of those winter months yet. Also, if it is still a bit chilly where you live, I know for me, I live in Canada, so it is definitely colder than people that are going to be living in other areas where they might not need an extra layer, but you can also add a blazer or a leather jacket on top of this outfit as well. It is denim, so there isn't much a Canadian tux doesn't pair with. Just don't overthink it. A leather jacket, a suede, a trench coat, even a light wool coat is going to look amazing over some denim. Number three is a chunky knit paired with a lighter bottom. This is such a great combo when it is still feeling a little bit chilly, but I want my outfit to feel a little bit lighter visually. You can still keep that chunky knit on top, but you can swap out your darker denim for a lighter wash or even a white pair of denim. You could also go with a light cotton pant if you're going for a more casual vibe, you're just lounging around the house or running errands, etc. But on the other side of that, if you are wanting to dress it up a little bit more elevated, you could swap that out for a satin pant, which I absolutely love. I know a satin pant tends to have a little bit more of a wintry feel, but you are still in those winter months. Plus, you could swap out a darker color satin pant with a lighter pant. I think a satin pant could be done honestly all year round. So just maybe opt for a lighter color. Heavy on top with a lighter pair of bottoms is such a great way to make an outfit feel a little bit more transitional without sacrificing any of the warmth. At number four, we have a hoodie or a sweatshirt, but make it styled. This is one of my absolute favorites since comfort is such a huge priority for me, and I love staying cozy in a hoodie or a sweatshirt. But of course, the key is you do need to keep it styled. An easy way to do that is just to pair it with something structured like a leather jacket, a blazer, or honestly even a tailored pair of pants. It's going to instantly elevate the look. I really think people underestimate how intentional a casual outfit can actually look. It's all about pairing it with the right pieces. You could even throw on a more dressy shoe and it's going to instantly make the look. I love high-low dressing, and styling a hoodie or sweatshirt with something more elevated is one of my favorite ways to do this because you honestly get the best of both worlds. You get the comfort of the hoodie and sweatshirt, but you still have a very cool and styled outfit with those more elevated pieces. I also think there's just something so good about a combo of pairing things that technically don't go together. It just always works. It's like the wrong shoe theory, but just for your top or your bottom. I love mixing elevated and casual pieces. I think it is one of the easiest ways to look put together without any effort. But we're moving on, and at number five, we have shorts and boots. This might feel a little bit early, but a pair of knee-high boots and a long short is one of my favorite transitional outfits ever. I love a good oversized long short with a classic knee-high boot paired with a light knit or a light jacket. It feels transitional with the shorts, but it's still going to keep you warm enough. The key here is to layer it properly so it doesn't feel like too much of a spring outfit. An easy way you could do this is just by adding in a chunky knit sock. This could be peeking out of your boot. I think that is such a cute look. Or even a pair of tights. I also love a scarf or sweater wrapped around your jacket. I think it's just such an easy way to add an extra layer if needed. There's just a lot of ways you can play around with this depending on where you live and what the temperature is. I know for me living in Canada, I would definitely need to add at least one extra layer. But if you are fortunate enough to live somewhere a little bit on the warmer side, you could easily just ditch that layer. This is just one of those combos that is very current and fashion forward without feeling too overly trendy trendy, so I honestly think you can't go wrong. At number 6, it is time to swap out those shoes. One of the easiest ways to make your outfits feel more spring appropriate before spring is actually here is just by swapping out your shoes. You could still be wearing all those cozy, warm layers you are still relying on because the temperature is still a little bit chilly, but swapping out those heavy, chunky winter boots for a loafer, a sneaker, or even a ballet flat is instantly going to lighten up the whole look. It is such a small change, but makes such a difference. Honestly, the second it warms up even a little bit, I'm reaching for those ballet flats because I cannot wait to wear them. I honestly don't even care if there's snow on the ground. You will catch me wearing my ballet flats with snow on the ground, which is kind of crazy, but if it's warm enough, I do not care. I will be wearing them. There just comes a point in time near the end of the winter where I'm so over the heavy, chunky winter boots. And honestly, even my Uggs, as much as I love my Uggs, I'm over them. And I'm just so ready to bring out my spring shoes. At number 7, we have capris. Capris are just one of those pieces that are so perfect for those in-between seasons because they just add that spring touch without fully committing to warm weather dressing. The key to styling them during the tail end of winter is to keep everything grounded and balanced. Pairing capris with something more structured like a blazer, a trench coat, or a leather jacket, so the outfit still feels appropriate for those cooler days. They are also something we are definitely going to be seeing a lot more of in 2026. This is not to say just because they're trending you should run out and grab a pair of them, but if they're a piece you already love, you're going to be having a lot more options when it comes to shopping for them this year. Personally, for me, I'm super excited about the capris. I know we've seen them a little bit in the past, but I think this year we're going to be seeing so much more of them. They just feel nostalgic to me. I wore capris and was obsessed with capris as a kid, so I'm honestly so excited to go back to that and find a couple pairs this year. At number 8, we're doing a little bit of layering with layering a t-shirt over a long sleeve. This is such an easy way to make an outfit feel more styled during that in-between season without adding too much warmth. It gives that layered intentional look while still being super comfy and not super warm and bulky. It's also everywhere right now, so it is super current and doesn't take a lot of effort. It's honestly one of my favorite styling hacks and just an easy way to add an extra piece. Personally, I like keeping the colors a little bit simple so it doesn't feel super messy, and then just pairing it with more classic pieces like a denim pant, a tailored trouser, or even a skirt. It's just one of those low effort styling tricks that works perfectly for the awkward transition out of winter into spring. Plus, I think it's a really cool look, and I think it's such an easy way to make your outfit look a lot more put together without any effort at all. At number 9, we have chunky knits and skirts. Chunky knits with skirts are such a great option for that in-between season. You get the warmth and comfort of a sweater, but pairing it with a skirt, especially a shorter skirt, is going to instantly lighten the look and make it a little bit more spring appropriate. I personally like to keep the styling a little bit more simple so it doesn't feel too overdone. This could be a more neutral knit, a classic skirt, and then I love to pair that with either a boot or a loafer, depending on obviously what the weather is. There's just something that works about the contrast of a heavy, chunky knit paired with a light or short skirt that just works, and it's such an amazing outfit combo for those in-between months. And then lastly, at number 10, we have a blazer paired with a track pant. Blazers with a track pant are one of those outfits that just feel so effortless but give such a styled look. It is nothing new or groundbreaking. We've obviously seen it before, but the contrast of the more sporty style pant paired with a blazer just never misses in my opinion. Plus, I really think this year we are going to be seeing a lot more sporty looks, which I love. So this is a great year to try out this outfit combo if you haven't already. I just love how the structured blazer paired with a more relaxed track pant looks. I personally would keep the rest of the outfit a little bit more on the minimal side and probably pair it with either a white tank top or white t-shirt or any neutral color that is going to work for the look. For the shoe, you could go one of two routes. You could either dress it up with a heel or a ballet flat. I love this look, again, with the high-low dressing, or you could play into the more sporty side and opt for a pair of sneakers if you're going for a more casual look. It's such an easy way to look put together, and it works perfectly for that transition out of winter when you want to look polished but not too heavy. If you're feeling stuck right now, I hope that gives you a few ideas on what you can wear during that awkward in-between season. I share a lot of real-life outfit ideas, styling tips, and ways to make your wardrobe feel a little bit more intentional without constantly buying new things. So if that sounds like your vibe, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video.